What's going on YouTube? Taco Stacks here, back with another vlog, and today we are doing what the title says. It's the $20 thrift store challenge. I'm actually in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, or Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, actually. Maybe Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. I don't actually know where I am, but at the same time I'm going to be doing the $20 challenge, and I really don't know what I'm even going to be going after. Now, I've watched a couple of videos, and it seems to be you try to spend $20 or less, and you try to find the best items or the highest profitable items at a thrift store. And rather than just coming out with a normal thrift store vlog, I will be doing this challenge vlog. I know a lot of people are probably wondering what I'm going to be going after. I think it's one thing to try to target some sort of specialty, and my specialty is definitely clothes. And the reason why I specialize in clothes is because there's just so much clothes out there that almost every single thrift store you go to, you can find at least one article of clothing that is profitable. I know a lot of people focus on antiques, or they focus on video games or records. To come across a $100 record or a $150 record or even a $30 or $40 record is a lot more difficult than finding, you know, a guaranteed sale in a t-shirt. The same thing with video games. I think a lot of the video games are so picked over now that most thrift stores definitely sell a lot of Maddens and stuff like that. But regardless, we're here, Camp Hill, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg. I don't even know where we're at, but we're doing the $20 challenge. Let's get into it. I'm going to vlog a little of the actual picking part, and then I'll do a recap at the end. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Got a nice light, got a nice lot so far. There's a couple paintings I was thinking about getting, but I walked away and they got snagged, so in that regards, it is what it is. Size are these? Size 9. I believe these are Air Max 95s. They might not be real. They're a little beat up though. These are some crazy sneakers. No idea what these are. I think I might have to. So, was going to get these, but they're pretty shot on the inside. They're all fuzzying. They're fuzzying and whatnot. So, I'm going to pass on those. These are actually very sought after, but they're also pretty shot. I think they're $5, so $2.50. See what size? Oh, it's $6. Size 9. So this is what I got so far. I'm not sure if I want to get this high chair for the flea market. It's $2.50. You know, I'm experimenting with furniture, so I'm not sure what sells, what doesn't sell. I know what doesn't sell, but I don't know if this would sell. So I'm a little undecided on if I should get it or not. Got a nice animal section over here. Christmas stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's okay.
May I see some? Hello.
Some nice Harley boots.
May I see?
I'm sorry, I apologize. I did. This one here?
going on YouTube? Here we are with the recap of the day. $20 challenge. I got a lot of clothes. I got a couple other things. Let's see what we picked up. I'm going to start with the clothes and try to give you some sort of knowledge in terms of what those items usually sell for. I don't think I'll sell all the clothes just because that's simply how it goes. Down the line, I had to hold on to some things for, a little bit. So, t-shirt, a lot of these things were half off because it was 50% off day. That was not half off, but the hat was, his t-shirts were, so this was like $1. Bryce Harper, t-shirt, jersey, camo style. Probably get about $10 for this. This is an older Made in USA Nike shirt. The Made in US Nike shirts do sell pretty good, so if you're coming across the Sweatshirts with just a swoosh in the corner, check them out. Nike Swim. If you find a swimmer who's into the vintage stuff, this is probably going to sell to them. All the t-shirts I generally sell for about $10 unless there's something crazy like a concert t-shirt or something of that nature. This is just a filler t-shirt, probably about another $8 or $10. I think all these shirts were, so this one, since it was half off, it was $1. This one I think was also half off and $1. Yeah, this one was $1. That was $1. This is an older New York Yankees 1995, nice vintage 90s t-shirt. Also probably, yep, another $1. So they are pretty cheap, and I get about $10 a piece for them. Some I get 8. Generally, if I can pick something up for 50 cents and sell for 7, it's kind of worth my time just because, I've put a lot of time and effort and experience into this so that, I can bang these out pretty quick. Football, sweatshirt, Notre Dame University. Nice vintage 90s design, big logo on it, almost takes up the whole front. This was $1.50. And generally sweatshirts I get anywhere from $12 to $20 for, depending on what they are. I've sold sweatshirts for $30 and $40. That's not unreasonable. These I get about $13 or $15 a piece, so for $1.50, you sell for $13, you sell for $15. It's not bad. Nice filler sweatshirt, Virginia Tech. Any Hokie fans out there, it's a nice filler sweatshirt. Now, this is a better thing. If you can find Under Armour college apparel for small schools, try to pick it up. I know at my school, where I went to, there's often a lot of Under Armour stuff that went on eBay, and it got crazy prices because there's not a lot out there. I mean, if you go to a big school like Maryland or Penn State or Oregon, there's tons of stuff out there, so you really don't get a great price, but the smaller schools, you generally get a little bit more money. So for this, I know in the bookstore, these are about $60 a piece. I remember when I was in college, they were $60 for Under Armour sweatshirts. I can get probably 20 or 30 for it. Depends on the size. But it was $5, so it was $2.50. Try to pick up the sweatshirts. I know they do shorts. I know they do t-shirts, but of course the sweatshirts sell the best. This is an old one. It's from the 80s. I believe maybe the 70s. Susquehanna University. I did pay $2 for that. I try to take off the tag in a way that I can save the other part of the tag, but it just ripped. As you see, it says extra large. This is probably a medium or a now present day large or small. They do shrink a lot. I don't know what this is going to sell for, but 80s apparel is very hard to find. College apparel especially. Big name schools like Yale and Harvard, they sell pretty well. Other schools like Penn State, Arizona State, they're a little bit more difficult because there's just more supply. Small schools like Susquehanna, not a lot of people know of it. There's not a lot of apparel out there, so other small schools, they're harder to find vintage apparel because they're just so small. There wasn't a lot of apparel sold. They definitely bring a premium. You just have to find a buyer who's from that school who likes the 80s style. The size really doesn't matter because I know, for example, if I wear a medium, I would buy a large or an XL even if they don't have a medium just because it's just so difficult to find this stuff. So the size kind of matters, but it doesn't matter enough where you won't make the sale. If it's a small, it's a little bit difficult. This is probably a medium. And what do I expect to sell it for? I have no idea. Anywhere from $10 to $50 is my guess. I probably start at high and see where we go with that. This is the only hat that I picked up. It's a San Jose Sharks old school snapback. It's a low profile hat, green bottom. Those generally sell for, like, this has been pancaked, as you can see. That's what they call it. It's got a crease right here, and it's got a crease on the other side. So it was probably in someone's garage or attic or whatever, and they put a box on top of it like that and just splat flat. But you can pop it out, and when it goes on your head, it does pop out, but you still have the creases. It does bring down the value a little bit, especially on more significant hats. But for a hat like this, in this condition, I expect to get probably $10 for it, and hats are $1, so it's nice to pick them up when I can, especially for sport teams, which I know definitely will sell. Here's the non-clothing item today, and it's a bottle. So this bottle was $3. It is what they call a blob top bottle. As you can see by the top, it's not like a screw-on or a cap. It's called a blob top. I believe these bottles look really cool. I've had tons of these in the past, and they're extremely hit or miss. And the reason why is because there are just so many names out there that you have to find the right buyer who wants that exact name. So it says Reading, Pennsylvania. It's D.H. Wenzel. I actually went to school with a guy whose last name was Wenzel, so kind of reason why I picked it up is because if your last name is Wenzel and you want nice decorative piece, you're going to pay this. You're going to pay a premium for this item. You know, it's something that's neat. It's something that, you know, if it's your last name, it look nice on your, you know, your kitchen countertop, or in your bar, maybe in your office. And for $15 or $20, I would pick one up if I found my last name, but I don't think I will. So in that regards, probably will never come across one. But if I did, I'd pay $15 or $20 for it. I think I'm going to start this one at $30. I've seen they've sold milk bottles for the same name on eBay. I think it went for $30, and there was another blob top that sold for $10, but it was an auction style. And for buy it now, I'll probably ask a premium. So at $3, it wasn't half off. 20 or 30, maybe I'll even start at 40 and see what's out there. So these are definitely cool if you can come across them. Sometimes they are very white. As you can see on the bottom, it's kind of frosted. That's more from wear, but if the whole bottle is frosted, it means that it's probably been buried in the dirt and it's been recovered. And when stuff is buried, it definitely has a frosted look to it, and I don't think you can get that out. So you can pick them up while they're clear. Definitely, you know, something it's a good buy. In terms of what I spent today, the clothes came out to, well, the whole thing came out to $18.42. So under $20, definitely. Good thing I didn't pick up those sneakers because they were kind of a weird size, and sneaker people like to pick up sneakers that are good condition, and they're very fuzzied and peeled. So in that regards, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you are another person who does thrift store videos, try to do a $20 challenge. It's kind of fun. I actually thought when I went into the place, I was like, hey, I got $20 to spend. This is just a challenge. I'm going to spend $20. So definitely a cool challenge. I do recommend trying to do it if you are a YouTuber. If you're a reseller or an eBayer or Etsyr or a flea marketer, definitely a lot of cool stuff out there. Try to hit up a store that's 50% off. If you're stopping in for the first time and you like thrift store videos, definitely check out my other ones. I do have a bunch. And as always, I always say, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace!